My first guest is one of my good friends. We play tennis together all the time. Great performer. And he and his wife, Eydie Gormé, will be at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas May 29th, which is just a few days hence. Well, not many more days hence. Today is what? 25th.
25th.
Thank you, Bob. Happy birthday again, Bob.
It's an odd day.
It's an odd day. Yeah. So they will... So you people, I know, will rush right up there. They're at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, May 29th through the June 11th. June 19th and 20th, they're going to be performing at the Mormon Tabernacle. Yes, they're going to do a concert with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. What? And an orchestra. An orchestra. And they're going to do a Gershwin concert.
Utah Symphony.
A Utah Symphony. Well, that's a place for them, the Tabernacle, and because that way they don't have to travel too far. And that's all the time we have tonight. Would you welcome Mr. Steve Lawrence?
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once I'm afraid I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. For once in my life I won't let sorrow hurt me, laugh like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone I've needed so long. I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of. Before I knew a warm one like you. You're making all my dreams come true. I won't let sorrow hurt me like it hurt me before. I know she won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say this is mine, long as I know I have love. For once in my life I have someone. At last in my life I have someone. For once in my life I meet with someone. Happy birthday, Bob Adler.
Who knows?
I don't know. I think we're liable to make him a star tonight.
This is crazy times.
Oh, yes. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're looking well.
You're looking well, too.
Yes, I feel well. You look good.
Thank you, sir.
Got over last night?
Yes.
I understand you two were out together.
Oh,
Party
yes.
last night? Yes.
Yes, Ed and I were out last night. Well, with our wives, yes. It got a little late.
It was late and funny. It was a good night.
Oh, we went to the track yesterday afternoon.
Did he behave himself?
Oh, yes. Ed is always a perfect gentleman. I've always known Ed in all the years that I've known Ed McMahon. Everything you've wanted to know about Ed McMahon, he's always been a perfect
So
gentleman.
he went to the track?
Yes, Eydie and I went to the track with Ginny and Bob Newhart and Dolly and Dick Martin and McMahon's and Abbey Lane. We always a big party in Abbey Lane. We all met afterwards for dinner. Eydie is a very big horse lady.
Yeah.
She's involved with... That didn't come out right.
It doesn't seem to make any difference at all what you say tonight. Somebody's going to make something out of it.
But Eydie was involved in a syndicate that owned horses. No, not a syndicate. Syndicate. I mean a
More gourmet, you mean? Hello, Eydie. Hi there. You don't mean she was involved with it again?
No, I mean a group of people syndicate, like Howard Koch, the producer, and Walter
They get together and
Matthau.
they buy a horse.
Yes, and they got together and they bought a horse. And I went out to Hollywood Park to watch her horse run. And
Did he run all right?
he came out of the gate.
Good.
He
That's good. You're supposed to do that. That's good. Sounds like a winner to me. Came out of the gate.
Yeah, but, I mean, they said they're off except one, right? No, the horse came out of the gate and he was 5 lengths ahead, and he stayed out 5 lengths ahead, and he won the race by 5 lengths. It was absolutely sensational, and I was really excited about this whole thing. I started to get visions about
5 lengths.
Yes, it was the horse's first race too. His name was Doc Simon, named after the rider, Doc
Yeah.
Simon. And he won the race by 5 lengths. I got very excited because I'm not really into horses.
Yeah.
But I saw this horse's first race, and he wins by 5 lengths. I figured, we got it made. We'll put the horse out and stud him for $15,000, $20,000 a throw. You know.
Yeah,
what
but you got to win more than one race to go to stud.
Well, I didn't know that, but I got real excited about it. I said, hey, this is going to be sensational. Eydie will put him out to stud, $15,000 a throw. And she says, we can't do that. I said, why? She said, well, the horse is a gelding. I didn't know what that was. Do you know what
You know what a capon is?
well, they
That's why he got out. That's why he got out of the gate so fast. didn't want that to happen again. We're gonna do that again. Wow! I'm gonna get out 5 lengths. We'll be back in a moment. Yeah. One more note like that, and you'll be a gelding. Very high note.
That's what makes him play so high.
To the people who are not sure what a gelding is not either a male or a female horse exactly. It's a horse that has various characteristics, but more, and they operate because the horse is mixed up or something like this, right?
They do that, I've been told, so that the horse, when he's running, will not be distracted by the mares.
Well, that would do it.
Oh, yeah.
That would keep your mind off of it.
That's
all right.
enough to it's enough to keep your mind off it. But we had a sensational time out at the track. It's really a wonderful afternoon to spend the day at the track, and
Now, I assume you had a few shillings on this horse.
Yes, I bet on him, and Bob Newhart and Dick Martin are very good horse players.
Yeah.
They figure out all the odds and the.
That has nothing to do with it anyway.
It doesn't, because
Nothing.
the 3 girls are sitting there and they're going like this. They're picking horses because
The pretty
they like,
name, the name.
Yeah.
Look at that color. Oh, I love. He's kind of reddish.
Yeah.
Let's bet on him. Every time, and the other guy's sitting there with a slow track and handicapped at the 16th. He ran this, and he's the sun.
That's exactly right.
They stick a pin in.
And they win.
Absolutely.
We were doing we're sitting there figuring out, and nothing's coming in. The girls are just taking a pin and going. It's like all the old jokes that you ever heard at the racetrack are true. We bet a horse at 20-1. He came in at 4:30. Bang, it does all.
It wasn't a photo finish. It was an oil painting.
I don't mind him running slow, but when he came over to the rail and said to me, which way'd they go,
Do you remember the great racehorse story? The guy goes down to the paddock, which is where they parade the horses before they go out on the track.
Right.
Remember the guy is sitting there and he's got the form, and the horse goes by. And he looks up at the horse, and the horse visibly turns his head and looks right at the guy and goes. And the guy goes, oh, couldn't have been. Horses go around again. That same horse comes by again, looks right at the guy, right at him, and the horse goes. The guy cannot wait to get to the window, $100 window. Bets the farm. Goes down to the rail to watch the race. Horse comes in about 8 lengths last. As he crosses the finish line, he looks over at that guy and goes,
The horse business.
yeah, a horse shrug. What do you want?
You know the other story about the guy that owns a racehorse? Guy owns a racehorse, and he's never come in the money, the horse. And the guy finally says to the racehorse, look, I've bet $500 to enter you in this race. If you don't win this race, tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, you'll be pulling a milk wagon. So the jockey gets on the horse, and the horse comes out of the gate, and he's last. And the jockey is beating the horse. Come on, get up there. And the horse turns around and says, what do you hit me so hard? I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Something about animal stories that are funny. We were on a show together the other night, the Share Show, which the ladies in town put together for the Exceptional Children's Foundation, and you and Sammy Davis came out and did the thing you did on the Academy Awards, which is sensational. You did the thing, songs that never been nominated, if you saw the awards. You know, you were never nominated. All these great songs were never nominated. I don't understand really how you do that. There's so many lyrics, so many changes of tempo, so many words.
Actually, originally in the medley, which it ran about 12 minutes continuously, there were about 39 songs.
And you're doing
in the
counterpoint.
Medley. Yes. It was really wonderful. Sammy, of course, is absolutely marvelous to work with. He's so easy. And originally, there are about 390 songs that were never even nominated for the Academy Awards. And 90% of the songs, you know, but when you get down to the Academy Awards, there's only 5 nominations that they can have, so naturally a lot of songs can't. But I think it was a good thing to do that, to show, you know, give a little encouragement to a lot of young writers out there who, if you don't get it this year, you'll get it next year.
That's right.
Or maybe you'll get it the next year.
Last time you were here, you talked about your trip to Israel. Now I understand you're heading out again.
Yes, we're leaving, well, we're going to Las Vegas first. Right. And then we're going to the Mormon Tabernacle. We're working with the Utah Symphony.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to that.
That's the Gershwin.
Yeah, we're doing a whole evening of Gershwin for the people out there. And then we're going to Singapore and Hong Kong. I've never been there. Have you ever been to the... Yeah, we're working there.
No.
You ever been there? I'm really looking forward to something very...
I was to Japan once, but it was right at the end of the war, and it wasn't the tourist attraction it is now. You know, it wasn't a lot of fun then.
I'm really looking forward to it. Traveling is absolutely sensational, but when we were in Israel, it was a fascinating experience. Since it's the cradle of all religions, there's something really happens to you there. And
I've heard that time and time again from people.
And everybody that has come back says they really come back raving about it, and they say, you've got to go. And, you know, you wind up going, and then you come home raving like everybody else. It's a fascinating city, and of course, when you know that you're walking with your own feet, where Christ and Moses and Solomon, and something does happen to you, and to see all this antiquity in front of you is absolutely brilliant. Right. Eydie had lunch one afternoon with Mrs. Begin, and she invited us over to the Prime Minister's home, a modest home that they live in. And when we went, I had not met Mrs. Begin because it was a ladies' luncheon, and we went to the home, and outside they have your names, you know, to make sure that whoever was invited is on the list outside. So we went up and said to the guard outside, Mr. and Mrs. Steve Lawrence to see the Prime Minister. And he looks up and down the list and says, I'm sorry, there's no Mr. and Mrs. Steve Lawrence there. So Eydie said, well, maybe we should go, maybe she forgot about the invite, you know. So I said, no, just a minute, check and see if you have Mr. and Mrs. Gormé. And sure enough, it was listed as Mr. and Mrs. Eydie Gormé.
Mr. and Mrs. Eydie Gormé. Now you know how to get around here.
That's how to get around.
Well, be careful in Singapore. Now, you going to work in Singapore?
Yeah.
Just vacation?
We're doing a television show in Singapore and Hong Kong, and then we're going to spend a couple of days in Hawaii, then we come back and resume a concert tour that we're on.
Yeah, now last week, you know, we booked Eydie on the show.
Yes, and I came out and surprised
she got up to sing a song, and she came in a surprise, and you did this song that you first heard over there.
We heard it in the Prime Minister's home.
And then you have recorded it.
Yes, we've just recorded it.
Now, I know we're not going to try the surprise again.
No, Eydie, I brought her down with me because it's a duet.
Yes. And it's a great song.
Yes, it is.
Would you do it again?
I'd love to do it.
Eydie is here also. Where's Eydie?
Where's Eydie? Is Eydie on there?
Where's Eydie?
Hallelujah, sing a song. Hallelujah, we'll follow along. We bless the sky, the tree, the bird, and we fill our hearts with joy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Sounds of love. Hallelujah. The sunshine above. Hallelujah. The bells will go ringing, yes, ringing from dawn till night. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Day by day. Hallelujah. Don't throw it away. Fly and spread your wings. Have a try. Be free again like a butterfly. Come along and sing with me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hand in hand. Hallelujah. All over the land. Hallelujah. Let's try from the start and sing it with all our hearts. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Sounds of love. Hallelujah. The sunshine above. Hallelujah. The bells will ring. Yes, from dawn to night. Hallelujah. Everybody. Hallelujah. Hand in hand. Hallelujah.
All over the land.
Hallelujah. Let's try from the start and sing it with all your heart. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's try from the start and sing it with all our hearts. Hallelujah. All over the land. Hallelujah. Let's try from the start and sing it with all our hearts. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's try from the start and sing it with all our hearts.
I got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere.
I suppose next week the kids will show up and the whole family, and we'll have a cookout right here on the
Well,
show.
you never know, Johnny. You know, we just don't know how much longer you're going to be here, and we just want to,
Just keeps coming back.
you know, that's it.
Boy, that song's got to be a hit.
That
I
sounds
hope so.
wonderful.
That
doesn't it?
sounds
You
like...
think it's a hit?
That's a hit. Giddy up, giddy up.
Well, I like that.
Oh, how are you?
Well, I'm fine, and you know why?
you're better than
It's just
fine,
little
Eydie.
things like this that just keep the marriage going. You know what I mean, Stevie? It's very nice. I really appreciate it, and I'm very proud.
Like what?
Well, you know, just paying attention to me like that.
That's an attention getter, all right.
Did
okay.
you call me the horse lady?
No, I
That's what he
didn't
said.
say the horse lady. What I meant was that you were into horses.
Okay. Okay, let's bring a little dignity to this conversation.
Well, it's too late for that.
That's easy for you to say. We've been out together, so
What?
I'll get this out. I've got a long time on this show. I can frump as much as I want to. This is a long show. Everything doesn't have to come out immediately, right? What is it, Fred?
John.
Be a good time to make some money. Come back.
Fred, life is not money. Life is not money, so we...
Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious. It's too mysterious.
You work, you slave, you worry so much. You can't take the dough when you go. So keep repeating it's the very and strongest folk must fall. The best things in life to you are just wrong. So how can you lose what you've never owned? Life is just everything is the song.
You two people are lonesome. We'll be back in a moment.